because I'm a big girl.
Good morning, I'm Cheyleesi and welcome back to my channel. I'm starting my day at Drew's new house. It is on 8 acres of land out in Land Lakes, which is really amazing because it's a beautiful ride out here and it's also so much space to play with Bilbo. His roommates have motorcycles and a pig, so that's pretty cool. You can stretch. Bitch. Although Land Lakes is a 50-minute drive, I finally made it home, and I made it home to the mailman. And you guys know we love the USPS. And they delivered me my helmet one day early. I'm so excited for my shoey. I currently have my Shadetree helmet back there, and it's kind of not the best helmet. It flies down when I'm going over 50 miles an hour, is really heavy. I know all modular helmets are very heavy. A $770 shoey helmet is not that heavy. I'm very, very excited for it. I've never spent above like $200 on a helmet before because I've never had the financial means. So thank you so much to my patron who sent me a $200 gift card and to all my other patrons who made it possible for me to even buy this helmet. Y'all rock. Unfortunately, the stressful part with buying a new helmet is that now I have to set up my GoPro mount, which is currently in just a state of disarray. Every time I put a new camera battery in it, I have to fasten this thing. It's kind of terrible. This helmet is just gonna be going to, I don't know, probably you. You can have it.
Thanks, wow.
Now you like the quarter helmets. We gotta see your pretty face. I'm excited.
New helmet goofing, baby.
I know, I've never had a nice helmet before.
Well, this is the first time for everything. Of course, depending on who you ask, it might be like, you still don't have a nice helmet. I mean, it's gonna look a lot like mine, except white.
I didn't get any designs because I figured I'd put a sticker on it.
Yeah, or paint it. You can put a custom paint job on it. Hell yeah. Welcome to the future. Welcome to the 21st century of helmets. They've come a little way since the 90s. And all these old helmets we have are basically like the same helmets that were in the 90s. So.
Wow, all these buttons. There's so many buttons.
I know, it's a helmet with buttons and it's comfortable and oh, look at that. Doesn't it feel good to put on?
It smells like a box though.
Yeah.
It's really comfy.
Yeah, the cheek pads are wearing a little bit.
Yeah, I'm excited.
All right, let's get it wired for sound.
I was gonna set up the helmet myself, but Josh insisted that he set it up for me. Didn't even give me a chance to try, honestly.
You know, I've done it a couple times.
That's fair. You did set up my last helmet, and that one was whack.
Because I've done it a couple times doesn't mean I'm good at it, but...
I mean, I just wasn't even gonna ask for help because of who I am as a person, but it's probably better that you do it. I forgot my key.
Shadetree Surgeon.
Look, hey, listen up. Two things. Absolutely 100%
Aw, thank you. Love you.
Oh, how nice. Josh, move my bike for me. I brought you your sunglasses too.
Oh, thanks. Can I wear these at the same time?
Yeah, you sure can. You'll just have to put them on after. Are we locking our helmet this time?
No.
Okay, don't, because it helped me get a lot of comments on YouTube. Just so you guys know, Maria Mew has been my longest passenger. She was the first person to ever get on the back of my motorcycle at 18 years old. So she knows to buckle her helmet. No, she does. She just forgot that time. It happens. And if you're telling me you've never made a mistake before, I believe you. Every single person who follows me is perfect. And I love you guys. You can do it.
I can.
Yeah, gloves last. Oh, right, because your fucking hands were broken. So I'm sure you don't have like the best dexterity.
One eternity later.
Okay, yeah, so it goes underneath and then you loop it back around underneath and then through again. There you go.
Thanks, Mama Dragon. Got me as a pack mule.
Someone's got to do it. Josh isn't here with the gold wing and my bike is way too cool for saddlebags. Oops. Me and Maria Mew are headed up to Eureka Springs in Florida. I know Josh got to go to Eureka Springs in Arkansas for the Discord meetup. We are gonna go see what the Florida version is like. Apparently it was created by a botanist who traveled around the world crop lifting tropical plants from all of his travels, which I definitely relate to. You see a plant you like, you take a clipping, and then you make a whole park dedicated to it. Eventually he did donate the park to the city of Tampa, so it is a public park and has such beautiful orchids, and orchids are blooming in Florida right now, so I'll figure we go look at some cute flowers and then go out to lunch afterwards. Initially we were just gonna take a car, but I let her borrow some pants so we could ride the motorcycle because my brand new Shoei helmet just came in and I'm very, very excited about it. The fact that this is all just mounted to a piece of wood is insane. I'll be 100% honest, I don't know exactly where I'm going right now. I do live here, but I know I'll figure it out. I think that's just what happens when you live in a big city long enough. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's a left, so that's where we're going. Yay, we made it, I figured it out. No, it looks like my dick. I'm not paying for parking. I live here. I'm just gonna park my motorcycle and not pay. What is he gonna do? Call the cops? Give me a ticket for $30? Because that's how much the ticket costs. Yeah, it's already paid for by Mr. What is that? Yamahama. Thanks, Yamahama paid for my parking. Love you. And he's got a bumblebee. A buff bee. Anytime I'm about to get stung by a bee, that's what I assume he looks like. Shout out to Jerry Seinfeld in the Bee Movie.
Oh, shut.
What? It's a great movie. That's what we're watching when we get home now.
Oh my god.
Did you not have your helmet buckled?
No, I did.
Okay, all right. I buckled it for you.
You buckled it for me. Forgot.
I know. Well,
Accuse me of not knowing.
it's the day after 420. What do you want from me? I'm still faded from the night before.
Every day is 420 if you have a substance abuse problem. It's sake in a juice box.
What are you doing?
The cutest thing. Are you kidding? I would die for him.
If I could drink alcohol, I would do that.
Chilled sesame noodles for a hot day. These are...
He's so cute. White paw. Oh, these ones are all good. Also getting one of these because I lose Bilbo out on the property all the time. So I think I just did something bad and left my motorcycle on ignition instead of off because I didn't turn the key all the way. And when I thought I turned the key all the way and I didn't. So let's see if my bike turns on. I don't think it's gonna. But let's pray to the Harley-Davidson gods right now that my motorcycle turns on. Unfortunately, the Harley-Davidson gods are pretty ruthless. Not very merciful gods.
over to a mural that Shay wants to take a lovely cover photo for you all.
Oh, hell yeah. A whole old Honda Elite. That guy freaks.
Meet the freakiest people on Honda.
Oh my God.
Think it'll fit through my helmet?
Maybe. Yep.
Yeah. You want me to wait till you turn around?
Yes. Shit. Yeah, I'm not at the best angle. I don't think we're ever gonna cross. I love her. I can tell she's Canadian, not just from her jersey. I guess there's a lightning game downtown, which means let's get the hell out of here because traffic's gonna be terrible. This helmet is amazing. I love it. I got the Shoei Neotech too, and it's amazing. It's so lightweight. It's nice and comfy. My neck doesn't hurt from wearing it. And my visor does not blow down in the wind. After riding motorcycles for so long and always buying cheap helmets, it feels very good to own a nice helmet. It's that feeling like, yeah, I made it. I did it. I can afford a Shoei helmet. And I've been riding motorcycles long enough that I deserve to have a nice helmet. Not that the Tsudichi helmet wasn't nice, but you get what you pay for. And when you're buying cheap helmets, you get a cheap helmet. And you know that Brapstar Garage is not getting any sponsorships anytime soon, so we gotta buy our own helmet. A big shout out to my patrons for making that easier for me. That's the reason I never really upgraded to a nicer helmet was the cost. Dropping over $700 on a helmet is not something easy to do, especially when we're buying motorcycles that are cheap for a reason. Buying a $700 helmet seems absurd when you're only spending $1,000 on the actual motorcycle. But now that I've got it on and I'm riding around with it, I can see why people love Shoei helmets so much. And I'm sure I'm gonna get everyone's opinion about what helmet is the best helmet. Even Marcus at Cycle Gear tried to have me buy a different helmet, but Josh says always go with the Shoeis. So that's what I did. Is listening to Josh always my best option? Probably not. But, you know, monkey see, monkey do. Shit apple doesn't fall far from the shit tree, right? There it is. I found the sunglasses. They're different on every helmet. I never know where they're gonna put them. I always buy modular helmets though. I've owned full face, I've owned quarter helmets before, but nothing is like a modular, especially when you're getting it set up with a GoPro. You need the modular. Yeah, thankfully we made it back. I didn't think we were gonna.
Light is on.
I turned it off this time, so there's that. You know, listen, man, I've had a Harley die on me for a lot of reasons, but that battery is not one of them yet. I got him a frog, and this is what you got him. That's disgusting.
It's from a company that helps use every part of the cow.
No, it's like, I get it. And dogs like it. Look at him. Look at his face. He's so excited for it. But ew.
Go handsome. Oh yeah, you take it. Oh, in the crate though.
Yeah, he's gonna
Take
eat it
that.
on my couch. So I'm gonna put him in the crate with it.
For my queen. Here you go.
These dogs just want to run to the couch. Get off my couch. The first place they go to, they're fucking menaces. He never eats anything immediately. He has to lay with it first. This is just so cute. I can't handle it.
It is so cute, even with his feet missing.
I know. You're Drake. No, you the boy. Thank you so much for tuning into this week's episode. I'm starting to make some more resin stuff. It is getting a little bit easier mentally. I decided that I'm just gonna do it regardless if I want to or not. I really have to start challenging myself mentally to do the things I don't want to do, or else I'm not gonna do it. At least that's what my therapist says. You can apply that to pretty much any part of your life, not just with your hobbies. Creating stuff can be really stressful when I'm not just doing it as a gift. There's a lot of pressure for everything to be super perfect and have zero mistakes. So it makes me not even want to sit down and do stuff because there's so much pressure to be so perfect. And I know I'm not perfect, and neither is art. It's just a process and of getting to where you want to be. So just want to show you guys some stuff that I'm working on currently. I have these two gas caps that I'm trying out. I've got everything placed and ready to go, so it just needs one more layer, some sanding and varnish, and we're good to go. Getting bugs from a website is very expensive, and you don't always know if they're going to be farmed or not, which is actually really important to me because farmed animals are wrong, in my opinion, but that's a conversation for another day. I actually have the exact places that these spiders came from. They were sold to a local oddities shop, then sold to me. And then I'm gonna sell it to you, so you can know exactly where these spiders came from. If you're from Michigan, these spiders could eventually come home if you buy this gas cap. Of course, all patrons do get access to all of my merch first before it releases. I've got also some ignition covers in the works, and I'm trying out another process where I use a mold for a gas cap instead of using the tape method. The tape method I've found has less bubbles, and I can kind of maneuver things a little bit more. So if I'm gonna be doing something like this, it's a little better. But if I'm doing something simple like something like this, then it seems like maybe this might be the better option. I know that a lot of people will be very secretive about their process with resin, and that is totally their option. Personally, my opinion is that I should share every single step of the way because I have worked really, really hard, and some people want to protect their work and what they have done, and personally I want to share it because I don't want other people to go through what I went through, which was just a lot of wasted money, time, effort, energy. I created a lot of waste because at the end of the day, one of the most wasteful hobbies is resin because you're creating hard plastic. I definitely also don't want to give you guys the impression that this is something that anybody can do. It's definitely a process. I mean, look how much art supplies I have back there. It's definitely not something you can just jump into. There are simpler resins that you can jump into, such as UV resins, or just maybe getting an easy 2-part resin on Amazon and creating some easy stuff with molds. It's not impossible to get into resin for cheap, but it is very hard. I have spent so much money and time figuring out the exact right products, and even then I've made quite a few mistakes. I've got a $300 vacuum chamber back there, and I realize now that a pressure pot is actually what I need. So it's just the process of learning and making mistakes and figuring out everything. If I can share my experience, I'm going to. So thanks for tuning into this week's episode. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the ding dong diddle, and do all the things. I am here for you every Sunday and Wednesday, so I'll see you here on Wednesday. Bye. Shout out to Jerry Seinfeld in the Bee Movie.